Okay. Welcome back to How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Anime review, episode number 6. This one basically is covering episode 15 of the anime, Corrupt Ritual. I believe this one covers the rest of book 4. Yeah, I think we're pretty much finished up because next week we're basically going to go straight into book 5. Yep. Now, the episode starts off with we picked up from the last week where the head priest is talking to the head paladin. And they talk about the death knell plague. It turns out it's a curse. And they chat for a bit. And of course, Rem has got a diamond out. And then while they're chatting, it's like, oh, I thought you figured out that. So, Lamarckina, the head priest, is knocked unconscious via a sleeping drug. And Ram is affected too. And then we cut back to Shira and Diablo, where Shira is finished washing Diablo. And then Horn shows up. Yep, Horn shows up. And basically he kind of hints that, oh yeah, the death knell thing is actually a curse, not a illness. Also, when Horn comes to him, he is completely naked. So you can see, so any female viewer watching this, you're seeing his rear end. Yep, Diablo's rear end. I'm sure a lot of female viewers probably wanted to see that. Excuse me. I'm sure Eric Vale, when he gets a chance to see this, when he gets a chance to dub for this thing, like, wait, why is my character's rear end showing on TV for? It just seems so weird that he would do that, but he's bathing, so whatever. So then he kind of figures out exactly like what's going on. So he goes to the room where the head paladin was. He knocks the door down and sees Rem's diamond, and then we see where Rem and the head priest end up in some underground cavern. And Rem, of course, the head priest is like, what the heck is going on here? And then Rem easily figures it out. There's an orgy going on. I'm not kidding about that. It's a massive orgy. Yes, you probably like, really, Nick? You decided to say the word orgy. That's literally what I see here. A bunch of people basically having sex. That's literally what is happening in this scene. It's a good thing we don't see any, like, let's say, any more butts, or let's say, it's not, let's say, a full nudity scene per se. It's a lot of, like, stuff in silhouette. Well, mostly in shadow. You don't see a lot of, let's say, you don't see a lot of the popular goods, basically, guys like to see when you see stuff like this. It's mostly all in shadow. So, and then the head paladin shows up and said, yeah, I'm behind this curse because I want to kill the governor. Why? I highlight doubts to shutting down the church. Yeah, they also, oh yeah, basically that the paladin battalion is actually a group of adventurers hired by him. And the reason why they act that way, because he's actually evil. Yes, he is evil. Why? Because his best friend betrayed him by killing his family. They don't really delve into it at all. I don't remember. It's been a while since I read the actual light novel this is based on. But wow, this seems like a very weak motivation. Your best friend betrayed you. Okay, why? He's like, nah, I'm not going to bother with that. So I'm going to have my handmaid basically try to seduce you, head priest. I'm not kidding about that. She's literally trying to seduce him with her freaking tongue. Like, they even show basically her, where it looks like her tongue's like wrapped around her whole body in like various places I'm not going to describe. And then it seems like it's a fantasy. It seems like about to happen, and then Diablo shows up. Yeah, basically like almost like if the Kool-Aid Man basically jumped like, oh yeah, where he's there with Shira and Horn. And of course, Rem and the head priest are very happy to see him. And of course, well, oh yeah, and also that head paladin reveals like, how the heck did you find this place? He's like, well, your men basically were very easily persuaded to tell me. Yeah, after he proceeded off-screen to beat the living crap out of them. Yep, and then they have their brawl. Yes. We also have the head maid who's in a very seductive, let's say, attire. It's like she's about to kill the head priest, and then Shira's like, oh yeah, I found fire my angel shot right at her, and it turns her to stone. And she's like, man, Clem, I probably should talk to her about this. I thought that was kind of hilarious. The fact that she just almost ran out like, oh, I just killed a maid. Of course. And of course we have Diablo, and Diablo reveals, oh yeah, you got this evil essence, you got this curse from a fallen. He's like, how did you know that? Of course, he probably couldn't reveal. He probably knew that because it's a cross-time event, limited time event, and probably because he read about it. First was a first-rate sorcerer, and the other thing is that no, I'm a shut-in gamer. And they fire various spells at each other. At one point, the head paladin managed almost nearly slice off Diablo's arm. He also managed to stab him to the freaking chest, right through the heart, nearly crushing the damn thing. But look at his horns, basically. You auto-heal on him, so he's able to survive. And he's like, how the heck did you survive that? He thinks, like, are you immortal? He also, when he's on his knees, he managed to cast an ice spell, freezing his arm, causing the guy to chop up his own freaking arm to survive. And eventually, he does die. And then, of course, the place collapsing. And then Diablo, of course, revealed in the flashback, he takes Shira, who jumps down. Of course, they go down to the altar, where you have Diablo, Shira, Rim, the head priest, and Horn levitate out of this collapsing cavern. By the way, what happens to people? Don't know. And they proceed to levitate in the freaking sky. And then we have them basically saying, oh yeah, it was revealed that the head priest has got the death nail curse, and they have to go to a special dungeon he knows of, whereas I am the healer. Meanwhile, though, we see the governor where she's attacked by a demon while she's in the bath. Of course, she's wearing a towel, so we don't have to see her, or let's say her goods per se. And then the general's like, yeah, I'm here to inform you my majesty's awake, and like he knows probably how hot she is. So I'm like, I'm not gonna kill you, I'm gonna add to my harem. So see you tomorrow night at the full moon, and prepare your wedding dress. He's like, full moon. Oh, that should be interesting. Yeah, this is probably not going to be dealt with for at least for 7 episodes, because we're going straight to book 5. Yeah, because book 6 actually wraps up this arc, by the way. The book 6, the ending of it, does set up the very next arc for the actual 8 novels, dealing with the Elf Kingdom. Yep. But we're not going to say that just yet, because next week we're going straight to, well, Diablo. Going to Diablo's dungeon, which that should be interesting to say the least. Yeah, I am looking forward to seeing the character Rose make her debut. So with this one, like with these episodes per se, when you basically talk about book 4, if you notice, there's technically, well, if you think of Alicia herself, the one who's actually the knight, she briefly appears at the beginning, and then you don't see her in the rest of the book. I mean, she's one of the characters listed part of the book. I think she's only just beginning, and that's it. So roughly, we have a few new characters introduced here in just these few episodes alone. You have the head priest, the head paladin, the governor, Horn, who actually becomes an integral character. Yeah, she was introduced as in episode 2, and now she's basically a regular part of the cast. Yeah, she's actually in the books for quite some time. I think she leads in book 6. Yeah, I don't remember her being in books 7 through 9. I think she comes back for book 10 or 11. She becomes a semi-recurring character even after this one because, well, he is a good character. Yeah, apparently, it looks like the Horn might be a boy. I'm not really sure because it looks like a girl, even referred to as a boy. I wouldn't be surprised, like, Diablo, you're driving with 4 women. Yep. I gotta say, this episode is actually pretty good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to the very next episode, which is going to be the 4th episode of the season. Sadly enough, this season, as of basically this episode, even though, yes, this is technically the 3rd episode of the season, we have exactly 7 episodes to go. Because I saw our article online that this season is only going to be 10 episodes. I don't know why. I would have thought, though, there would be enough material for at least a bit longer than that, and covering a lot more than just 3 freaking books. Like, I could have seen the season covered at least freaking 6. I was hoping for 6, so they go straight to book 9. because it's basically some stuff I want to see from book 7 through 9. I want to adapt that for the anime, but who knows? But if in fact we're going to get like a third season, please, for the love of God, don't wait 3 freaking years to announce a third season. And have it where it... Now, here's the thing. Even when they get to book 6, there's technically only about 7 light novels left. And you could do easy like a part 2 of this season. Or you could do a season 3 probably later this year, but who knows? Yep, with basically only 7 episodes left. So, I think the season probably will conclude probably by the end of June. Which will probably be around the time that Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid starts up. Yeah, that starts up in July. Excuse me, yes. Though that particular series, they have not confirmed yet how long season 2 is going to last for. I know it's a short score right now, but I'll probably get a chance to watch it at some point. And speaking of shorts, I need to watch the ReZero shorts, the break time stuff. I'll probably watch it tonight. I mean, it's not going to take me very long. I'll probably watch it a bit because I got to take some of this first. And then I'll watch that stuff, okay? Now, as for next video, I'm probably going to be discussing comic book history, discussing Legion Superheroes, the pre-Zero version. And I'll also help me do ReZero. Well, another ReZero review, okay? Next video. Bye.